Good day. I am Fiona Nicole T. Ausa, together with my partner,
Joshua Jamelo.
and today we are going to tackle about facilitating learning, a metacognitive process. But first, let us know our learning objectives. At the end of the discussion, the students are expected to define metacognition and metacognitive knowledge concepts. Second, elaborate the three categories of metacognitive knowledge. And third, discuss the strategies and practices of metacognition for a successful 21st century education. So what is metacognition? According to Lucas and Corpus, it is defined as thinking about thinking or learning how to learn. This was first coined by John Flavel, which refers to the knowledge and skills that must be learned and applied by their purpose. Next is facilitating learning. It is a multifaceted process that one must comprehend the common terms and concepts that are included in the educative process for proper guidance. Now, what is metacognitive knowledge? It is also known as metacognitive awareness, defined as an acquired knowledge that can be used to control the cognitive process. It is the conscious ability to understand, control, and manipulate one's cognitive process to make learning successful.
Now, let us go to the three categories of knowledge. Is the person variable? This knowledge of how a person can effectively process information to learn. For example, studying in a quiet place or a peaceful environment that is easy to concentrate. Second is task variable. This is knowledge of the nature of tasks and the demands they impose. It is the ability to understand precisely what needs to be done as well as the difficulty and time commitment required to complete it. For example, knowing that it will take more time to read a novel than of the short story. Third one is the strategy variable. It refers to the awareness of a strategy to make it useful so one can learn better. For example, knowing how to activate by using a dictionary as you start reading to easily understand the unfamiliar words that you will encounter. The two subtopics under strategy variable is first, meta-attention. It is the awareness of strategies to keep the focus on the task at hand. The second one is meta-memory. It is the awareness of memory strategies that work best for you. Now, let's discuss the practices of metacognition. First, it is knowing the limits of a person's learning and memory capacities. Second, knowing what learning task one can realistically accomplish. Third, knowing which learning strategies are effective and which are not. Fourth, planning an approach to learning tasks that is likely to be successful. Fifth, using effective learning process and learning new material. 6. Knowing when information has been successfully learned and when it is not.
Let us now proceed to the strategies in developing metacognition. First, teach them to learn study strategies and ask questions of themselves, such as PQLR and PQ4R. PQLR is a teaching strategies for younger students, where T stands for tune in or pay attention, Q for question or what to learn, L for listen or an effort to focus, and R, remember or find ways to remember what was learned. Next is PQ4R. It is a teaching strategies for older students, where P stands for preview or scanning, or guide, read. It is where they highlight important ideas, recite or answer questions, review, or recall important ideas, and reflect how it is useful to your learning. The second step is make predictions or relative new ideas to existing knowledge, developing questions, knowing when to ask for help, and show how to transfer knowledge and skills. Third is teach them to monitor their learning and thinking. And lastly, show students how to transfer knowledge, attitudes, values, and skills to other situations or tasks.
In the educative process, it must be understood that the teacher is the prime mover, the learning environment as the headway, and the learner is the focus in facilitating learning. Learners are influenced by various factors, making them different from each other. These various factors are environment or our homes, biological aspect, teacher, personal attributes, and professional attributes. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching.